Hi, my name is Sean Dombrowski, and this is for About.com. We're at Edible Acres, a 6-acre forest farm in Trumansburg, New York. Today we're going to talk about pruning trees and shrubs safely for both you and for the tree. So let's show you what you need. We've got a pair of gloves. I like rubberized gloves because they give me a better grip. This will help protect your hands. We've got a pair of goggles to protect your eyes from branches and twigs, and some species have spikes on them, so it's important to have some eye protection. A good pair of pruning shears. I like the Felco number 2s personally, and my preference is for a folding back saw. So I've chosen this buckthorn tree as our example tree because in general it's kind of in a messy state. There's a lot of lower branches, a lot of problems in here. People can get poked by it when they walk past, and the tree itself isn't all that healthy. It needs a cleanup. So we're going to start with this low-hanging branch here that's also dead. First we're going to prune it the wrong way to show you that, and then prune it the right way. The wrong way to prune is away from the main branch. You can see that it's still sticking out. This is an area that's going to rot and be a problem for the tree, and it's unsightly. So when you prune, you want to prune as safely as you can, but also close to the main branch as possible. Now let's go ahead and start dealing with some of our crossing branches. What I'm going to do here, again with the folding saw, this time I'm going to do it right where it needs to be the first time, making sure my other hand is safely out of the way, but supporting the branch. And I'm going to cut very close to the tree, and you can see it takes the pressure off these other branches. In fact, while I'm at it, this spur is dead, might as well take that out. Sometimes with larger branches, the weight of the branch can actually rip the bark of the tree off if you cut it in one pass. So a common practice is to take it apart in 3 cuts. First you would do away from the main branch your undercut, an overcut to actually release the pressure and the weight of this branch, and then finally a cleanup cut that's close with the main branch of the tree. Now we've got some of the bigger branches out of the way, let's go in and do some detail work and deal with some of these smaller branches. And for these, I'm going to use my pruners. Again, wanting to cut close to the main trunk of the tree. Now that we've learned some techniques to make pruning safe and easy, and hopefully a little fun for both you and the tree, let's go ahead and actually clean this tree up. We're all done pruning this buckthorn. As you can see, it looks a whole lot better. There's a lot more light coming through. It's safer to get around, and the tree is a lot healthier. The pruning techniques that we learned today are applicable in general to all trees and shrubs that you might work with, but you might want to go out there and learn from specific people and books about the trees that you're working with, be it fruit trees, nut trees, or timber trees, things like that. So have fun out there and be safe. Thanks for joining us. If you want more information, visit us at About.com.